Yeah, my name is Sue Parsons Zipay, and I played professional baseball in the All-American Girls Professional Baseball League in 1953 and 1954. Um, it was my high school softball coach that introduced me to the Rockford Peach chaperone who lived about 30 miles away. And I drove out there to see her and have a little tryout, and threw the ball a few times and caught a few, and 2 weeks later I got a contract. So I left Boston and headed for South Bend, Indiana. When I arrived there, the team wasn't there, and I was scared to death because I was only 18 years old, never been out of Massachusetts, as a matter of fact. And but in a little while, they arrived, and my career as a professional baseball player began. I was really nervous that first year, and I realized that I was just a little fish in a big pond. I thought I was a pretty good baseball player in my hometown, but when I got out there and saw the talent, it was incredible. There were girls there from all over the country, Canada and Cuba, and a lot of them had been playing for 8 or 9 or 10 years already in this professional league, and I was really pretty nervous about being there. Until the coach, Johnny Rawlings, who was an ex-professional baseball player, told me, you wouldn't be here if you weren't good enough to be here. So after that, I kind of relaxed, and things got better. I couldn't break into any position. I wasn't good enough or knowledgeable enough at that time, but I was a utility player. I played right field, and I pitched a little bit, and I played second base. And my batting average was pretty bad, again, because I was new and nervous. And it was just a wonderful, wonderful experience. The league played, I don't know how many games, but it was every day, 7 days a week, and a doubleheader on Sunday. And we would travel on a bus, travel sometimes all night long to the next location. We played Muskegon, Michigan, Grand Rapids, South Bend, Rockford. And after we travel all night on the bus, we'd catch a few hours of sleep and then get up and go for practice in the morning, and then go home and do whatever we wanted to do until the night games. We played all night games, no day games, except on Sunday. Sunday it was a day and night game. So it was very hard, but when you're only 18 years old, nothing seems to be very hard. And it was just a really great experience. This last year, the Baseball League has given me permission to chair the 2016 baseball reunion here in Sarasota, Florida. And I've been putting together a committee for doing that, as well as a committee for a women's sports museum that I started thinking about last year. Last year, I was appointed to a vision committee by the Baseball League. We were trying to decide what we would do with our memorabilia and how we could preserve our history. And they were thinking of a single standing museum for baseball, which I thought will never work and couldn't sustain itself. And my idea was to have a museum for all women's sports, which I think will last forever and ever. And I would love to see something like that happen before all of us pass on to the great diamond in the sky. And that's what my dream is. Right now we have a really good committee set up here in Sarasota. They're working on it, and when we have the reunion next year in 2016, we will also have an event, and the event will be kind of a kickoff for the museum and a fundraiser, and to let the people know what we're trying to do, and hopefully get some support from women athletes. And I've contacted Penny Marshall and the movie crew, and Billie Jean King and Ann Drysdale, and a multitude of women athletes, including the Women's Sports Foundation, which is backing this 100%. And they just didn't think I'd be able to do it, but it looks like it's coming along fine, and it's going to happen. So that's what I'm telling my former teammates. Please don't die until we get this done.